Do you have a joke?
I don't have a joke.
You don't know a joke?
I mean,
Okay, man.
Hey everybody, welcome to Seriously Lighthearted Yoga. Today we're going to be talking about the yoga mind.
Woohoo!
That is the brain of a yogi. Yogi brain.
Yogi brain.
It's when you got yogurt
We're
on
gonna
your
call it
brain.
Yogi brain.
It's not when you have yogurt on your brain, I'm lying to you. However, what do you define the yoga mind as, Kai?
Yeah, guys, so this video, the yoga mind, yesterday we talked about how there are kind of an infinite number of poses out there and how the state of mind that you bring to the pose is fairly important for doing yoga versus just like sitting down on a chair. And I wanted to just take a moment here to kind of recollect a lot of what we said about the mind in yoga here. And remind you guys that, first of all, yoga means union. So when you think of yoga mind, what are you unifying, essentially? And then, second of all, like what kind of practices do you have that do that? Third of all, what is the actual unified state? Because remember, yoga is a practice and a state of being. So, looking at all of that, what are we unifying? Remember, we're looking for that awareness between yourself and others. So, you and everything that you perceive as not you is what you're trying to kind of unify, bring together. And when you're in that state, the unified state, you realize that everything is kind of interdependent on everything else. Like nothing can exist without whatever the other thing you're looking at or perceiving is doing as well. That both of those things depend on each other. And that's kind of, it's like saying that yoga is recognizing that everything is one system of behavior versus isolated systems that are separated from each other. Mm-hmm. But also, what did I mention I was going to talk about? There was one other thing, but I forgot.
Well, that's kind of the enlightenment that we've been speaking about too. It's the enlightenment of realizing that everything is one and one is everything. Yet you can still consider yourself independent in that system if you so choose, but realizing that you are part of a greater system that is part of you. It's kind of the precipice of your yoga study. I mean, that's kind of the point.
Yeah, so guys, so bring this to your yoga practice. When we say bring the yogic mind, or yogi brain as we like to call it now, to your poses, remembering that the pose you're doing is unique to you, but everything else depends on it just as much as you depend on that, or like the food in your pantry, for example. Like all of that is related, and bringing that to your practice is what we're looking for. That's really the state of yoga that we're getting at. So try and find as many ways as you can to incorporate it, and let us know what you come up with. So
yeah, for sure. Yeah, keep us surprised with what you guys are doing. It's going to be different for everybody. So I think it would be kind of a fascinating case study for us to learn how everybody's applying this principle and this idea. So give somebody a high five, subscribe, like, and share. Let us know if you have any questions about that video. Otherwise, we will see you guys tomorrow.